Yes, my reptilian kingdom, and I am their king. What's up, everybody? I'm hanging out here on top of the windmill, and the end of the year draws near, and it gives me a time to kind of reflect and just enjoy all the hard work. I'm going into my 20th year here in this home in Florida. I absolutely love it here. It's an amazing, amazing place, and it's been a labor of love. So 20 years of building this place up, and today I'm actually going to show you guys all the new stuff. I'm going to show you everything that I've been doing here, and you're going to see everything. I've done tours before, and I always miss something. But today, we are going to see every nook and cranny of Kamp Kenan. Let's get to it. By the way, it's windy. I better get down from the windmill. All right, we made it down safely. So the first stop is the thing that drew me to this property in the first place when I came here in January of 2004. It was this huge pond. This pond has always been here. It used to be a little bit different. There was a bridge and the island was bigger. We had a couple hurricanes the very first year in 2004 when I lived here, and it kind of wiped that out. But the cool stuff is that I loaded this full of all kinds of turtles. And you guys have seen in my videos, there's grandis, there's Hyoscines grandis, we've got African mud turtles, we've got sliders, we've got all kinds of species in here. And it's really cool. But the other cool thing is I've been starting to build that fence, as you guys know. We've been clearing some brush. We're actually going to use this portion of the property. There's so much that can be done here. And I've always wanted to kind of transform this place into a tropical reptile paradise, and we are not done yet. I've got a lot of life in this old body, I'll tell you, as I trip over that cypress knee, but it's gonna take a lot of work. And look, it's the drone pilot. I'm gonna go ahead and just hand this off. So what's really cool though is as I develop things, you notice things are always shifting and moving, and here are the Sulcatas. Now normally when you come in the property, you'll see these guys first, but I wanted to start on that big pond because it was what actually drew me to the property. And then not long after, I got Sulcata tortoises, and my gosh, I love these guys. As long as you got a lot of space, which I have, thankfully, you can have a really successful and rewarding relationship with your tortoises. Look, she's gonna come over and nibble on my toe, I think. The food's over there, lady. What are you doing?
Tasty.
You don't want to eat toes, do you?
Oh, you're taking a risk there, my friend. I'm taking
a risk, all right. She might think they're smelly. Is she going? Is she opening her mouth?
Not yet.
It's
and
coming.
There,
it's it. Get out of there.
She's good.
Yeah, it's not happening. So what's cool about this enclosure, we've got the palmetto here. We've got wide open area. These guys started out in the back field, but the back field started getting used up, so they moved on over here. It's actually higher and drier in this area, so pretty cool stuff. You want to make sure those guys stay nice and dry. You have a question?
Would you consider, because I've heard you mention a few times, putting some more big tortoises out in the backyard?
Yeah,
just in
man,
the regular
we'll
yard?
get to that. I'll show you what's going on. By the way, that's Jerry's trailer, in case you were wondering what the trailer is doing. That's also Matt's car. I told you, I'm showing you absolutely everything on this video.
Block that out.
We are now going to go to the radiated tortoises.
This is,
Well, this is
far larger. We never cover that.
We never cover it because it's only open in the summers. This is actually the part of the Galapagos tortoise pen, and it's the Galops and Aldabras use it during the summer. It's large, man. If you have large tortoises
that live in there.
That's right, dude. So, okay, here we are with the radiated tortoises. These guys have been here for a few years. We also have some smaller Aldabras, and I love this enclosure. I love looking out from my living room, and I can look through the windows and I can see these guys motoring around. It's super cool. Everybody's out eating right now. They had been locked in. You'll notice there's probably some blankets on some of the heating structures and the buildings and so on. And that's because we've been having some cold nights. So I just throw some blankets over them. They go in at night. They have heaters and all that stuff to keep them happy and healthy. But look at how they get along. I love that the radiators are living with my juvenile Aldabra tortoises. That's Boba right there, that Aldabra tortoise. And then of course, The other 5 or 6 radiated tortoises are just chowing down on that fluker food. They're eating the tortoise buffet blend. It's got squash, the tortoise sticks, it's got carrots, and it's got pepper in it. It is fantastic food for those guys. So I love feeding it to them. Come on over here.
They don't mind pepper?
Well, it's a red pepper. It's not a hot pepper.
Yeah.
Here is one of my favorite parts of the camp, and one of my favorite relationships that I've developed over the years. Oh gosh, I guess it's about 7 years now since I met Ed, the pond professor, and Greg Whitstock. This is the first pond they ever put in. This is my first aquascape ecosystem pond. And in it, we've got Badager. We've got our Badager, not Basca, but Badager borneensis. These guys are getting much bigger, and they'll be as big as some of the Badager you're gonna see in a little while. But these guys are still little guys. They are growing up nicely. We had a horrible thing happen a few years ago where a raccoon came in and ate some of my aquatic turtles out here. And that was really disheartening because they got 2 of my Badager, which was a bummer. But these 2 made it. They're getting much bigger and they love it in here. And soon they'll be in some of the bigger ponds you're gonna see in a little bit. Also in here, we've got our Hamilton spotted turtles or Indian spotted turtles, Japanese wood turtles, Japanese Reeves turtles. We've got pink belly side neck turtles. We've got Krebs turtles. It is a cornucopia of turtles in this pond. The cool thing though is, let's go through this way.
By the way, this is also your front
That's
door.
what I mean.
Yeah,
I can see I can look right out and see the animals.
Yeah.
I like being immersed in wildlife. That's the whole project here at the camp, is feeling like I'm like this fly on the wall, that I'm immersed in nature. You know, it's just awesome. So look, you can go through here. I remember when I planted these little ladyfingers, they were tiny, and now they're sprouting up absolutely everywhere. Go ahead there, Matt. We're gonna go over to Sophia's pond, which is what it's called. This is the second aquascape ecosystem that I was gifted by my friends at Aquascape. And the turtles can move back and forth between them. They're confined in here. We've got plenty of places for them to hide. So we've got
the boundary goes all the way. This is all one enclosure with 2 pumps, right?
Yeah, 2 ponds and a stream.
2 separate streams.
Yeah, it's just really cool. So there's a lot of places for the animals to interact with their habitat, which is the big thing that I'm about, is giving these animals the best possible lives that I can. And I've been able to do that through the hard work that myself, Tom, and Matt have put in the channel, and then the partnerships that we've developed, like with my friends at Fluker. They help all my animals keep getting fed. And of course, my friends at Aquascape, man, I couldn't have done this alone. So this is a retrospective, a 20-year retrospective of Kamp Kenan and all the good people that have helped. And guess what? You are part of that. You are a huge part of that. If you guys didn't click the videos and watch them, I don't know where I'd be, man. So thank you guys. You're the best Christmas present I could have ever asked for. I really appreciate that. People take the time out of their hard day to sit and watch me prattle on about turtles and tortoises. Look, it's Cersei. Yeah, that's my girl. There's Cersei. And look, Timmy's trying to make a getaway over there. Look at him.
Oh, wow.
He's moving quick, dude.
He's hauled.
Kate thinks that he walks funny, but I disagree. I think he's just speedy. Timmy is a fast tortoise.
He is.
And there he goes. All right. I guess
Oh, he
I'll come
definitely
back
walks
this
a
way.
little funny.
Yeah, he's cool. All right, so let me show you what tortoises like these turn into. Some of you know, maybe some of you are watching for the first time. So if you are, welcome. I love having new folks show up here on the channel. These are my giant tortoises. This is Socrates. I got Socrates in 2005. Socrates is about 19 years old and is an Galapagos tortoise. And I love this tortoise, but Socrates is kind of cranky. Oh, by the way, Socrates is also a female. But the name stuck before I knew what it was. And then right over there, next to the giant tortoise, is probably the most handsome tortoise on earth, ladies and gentlemen. This is Nostradamus. Nostradamus arrived here the same year I did. In August of 2004, we got Nos, and I absolutely love Nostradamus. He's my favorite. I love him. He's the friendliest tortoise.
You're not supposed to say that in front of the other kids.
Yeah, I don't think they understand English. But anyway, I really love this dude. and he loves to be scratched, and he is a huge hit when I give tours. People love to meet Nostradamus because he's so darn friendly. I love it. A quick story, my cousin Michelle came over once, and this is the most benign tortoise I own. This tortoise is the gentlest tortoise. Well, he bit Michelle. You know why? She didn't pay attention, and he nipped her finger when she was feeding.
Yeah, you got to be real careful.
Yeah, you got to pay attention. And then this character, moseying on up behind me, is Darwin. We got Darwin in 2013. So Darwin actually came to me the very first year that I did a YouTube video. 2013, can you believe it? 10 years making YouTube videos. Here she is. I flew all the way to San Francisco, California to get this tortoise, and I brought her home on a Delta flight. They waived the oversized, they waived the oversized baggage fee, and this tortoise is extremely happy to be living near me.
Thank you to all our loyal Patreon members out there who have helped to create an amazing reptile community online with us. This week's shout out goes to Nathan Thurall.
I adore her. She's amazing, and she's just done so well living in this habitat. And we were talking about it before. If you want to look, come here, check this out.
These guys are chasing me.
They're chasing you, dude. They're fast. So I open up a gate over here, and in the summertime, these guys have full reign of this whole little wooded section, this palmetto thicket. There's weeds, they climb over the logs. It's a thicket.
And it's like 100 feet long.
It's awesome. So they've got a massive, look, it goes all the way to the driveway over there, and then it goes all the way back there. It just goes far, man. So these guys have a lot of room. I could definitely house more giant tortoises here, which is very exciting. We will get to something later I'm going to show you guys, but in the meantime, this is where the giant tortoises live. But as you just met, I have 3 smaller giant tortoises, and eventually we're going to need more space. So I have an idea that you'll see later on. This is also going to be a video where you hear about my plans for the future. Hopefully you guys are watching in another 20 years and I can do a 40-year retrospective tour from the camp here. This is an awesome way to end the year. I love a new year because we've made it. We made it through another one. Right. And we're about to start, and it's always fun to daydream and think about, what am I going to create? What can we do to make our animals' lives better? How can we get people stoked on reptiles in the next year? What other adventures are we going to have? So the possibilities are absolutely endless.
What other races can we do to raise money?
That's right. We're going to do another 12 Hours of Santos in February. It's going to be awesome. In the meantime, let's see Lumpy over here. Now we haven't been over here in a while.
Oh, he's got some.
Lumpy's got some food he hasn't found. Come here, Lumpy.
He's got some food on him.
Come here, Lumpy.
He's got some dirt on him, I mean.
Well, yeah, I covered him last night. He's a little bit cold.
Oh, to warm him up.
So I covered him in leaf litter and all that good stuff. Oh, he's going towards you guys. Why don't you guys come over here and we could get him to eat his fluker food.
I've never heard of you doing that at night. You cover him in...
Well, yeah, if it's going to be cool, what I'll do is I rake up a bunch of leaves and I throw them on top of him while he was inside his bunker.
Oh, inside.
Yeah, he was inside his bunker. Sometimes, if I know it's not going to be super, super cold, I'll rake up leaves or hay. I'll throw it over the tortoises when they're just out anywhere. Because as that stuff actually holds heat throughout the day, and as it decomposes, it creates heat. So that's a good way to keep your tortoise warm on those more cool nights, not cold nights, but cool nights. You got to show Lumpy his food. Here he goes. Now he's going to go ahead and get on down.
Yeah,
now you may be wondering
with the camera.
You may be wondering, why is Lumpy? Oh, come on, Lumpy, down here.
I scared him with the camera.
Why is Lumpy not with the rest of the tortoises? And that's because you see these big gular projections. Lumpy has gular projections and is not afraid to use them.
Yeah.
He rams Hercules. They fight. I don't want that to happen anymore. They can be very, very violent when they combat each other, and they can even kill each other. In fact, Lumpy has killed a 200-pound sulcata before, and we don't want that to happen again.
No.
So Lumpy is a bachelor. He's going to be just leaving. There you go. Now he's got the taste. Now he's just going to have to put his head down. And we may have to scram here really quickly. But very, very cool stuff, man. Lumpy's awesome.
But these are huge.
They are huge.
Projections are massive.
They are, man.
Sorry, Lumpy, didn't mean to scare you, but those things are weapons.
They are. That's exactly what they're for. They're for jousting other tortoises. Like a tortoise sumo wrestling. You know, sometimes they'll even flip each other over, and in bad situations, they can actually puncture each other with those projections. Over here,
which is what happened.
oh, Well, over here is an empty enclosure. This used to be where I kept my mountain tortoise and I kept my elongated tortoise. Now they are living with Rick Ruperto up in Stewart. And this is an empty area. Eventually this is gonna get redeveloped. I'm sure we'll use it for something else. Over here though is our cherry head tortoise enclosure. They are just waking up. One's an early bird getting the worm here and they're eating some food. It's fun to get these guys out and fed, but we've got tons of little cherry heads. We got 15 of them. And we also have the world's most famous cherry head. Let me see if I can get her out.
Is that Darth Maul?
It is Darth Maul.
Ah, see? I'm starting to pick it up.
Here she is. She was the next one out. She is a big, beautiful lady. There she is. Let's bring her. Yeah, she's a big girl. Yeah. In fact, I thought she was a male when I first got her because she's got a slight concavity. And she's got a larger tail too.
Right.
But then she was laying eggs and I realized, that ain't no boy. That there is a Darth Maul. She got those pretty red eyes. She's an old woman. She's about 40 years old. Was given to me by someone a long time ago. I'm thinking 2006 I got her. Just an incredible animal, and she's been here ever since. I adore her. I love all my cherry heads. They're probably some of my more favorite animals there.
You have had a lot of offspring from her.
Oh, tons of offspring.
So because we've been to other places and people have mentioned this is Darth Maul.
This is Darth Maul. John Heidecker has some really beautiful animals.
That's who I'm thinking of. Yeah.
Yep. So that's really cool. So there she is. She's a famous girl. She makes very pretty babies. There is my girl. All right, now when we walk over here, in addition to more really cool. Oh look, it's Colin. There's Colin.
He's been so healthy lately.
Yeah, Colin's been doing good. I'm glad.
I was worried about him.
I know. I'm glad I didn't take any drastic measures because he's an old snake. He's still eating well, moving well. He's got a little tremble, but he's still a happy snake.
But by his age, you consider him geriatric?
I would consider him geriatric, yes. And so am I at the moment.
Look at these guys.
Here comes Petra. Hi, Petra. This is the rhino kids. Come here, rhino kids. Come on. She's a good girl. Yes, she is.
She's the best.
She is awesome. She just had a little food, and now I'm going to give her little scratches. How awesome is it that you can open a door to a cage, and one of the animals comes over to greet you?
Gently.
Gently. Yeah, she's just amazing. So I got her and Petro. He's up there looking very regal, up there on the ladder.
He's looking good.
Basically, this animal here came to me from Starborn Reptiles. Dave Morningstar and his family. We made a trade. They got some star tortoises, and I got a pair of rhinoceros iguanas that are just beautiful. And they've been doing so well here, and she reproduces, and you'll even see one of her offspring later on.
Yeah, you got a couple.
I did. I sold one, and now I've got just one left. So very, very cool.
What is the spike right there on the top of her head?
What? That's her horn. Oops, sorry, sweetie. That's her horn. Yeah, she's a multi-horned rhino iguana.
She's so blue in her spine. It's so cool.
Yeah, she's really an attractive animal. Yeah, all right, let's get going. I love my Cyclura. That's the member of the genus that she belongs to, Cyclura iguanas, or rock iguana family. I just got up really fast. Whew, that's hardcore. All right, I'm back. Anyway, that was intense. So
I recorded the whole thing for safety.
Yeah, just recorded. I might have just blacked out on everyone. There she goes. Now she just ate, so you ain't got no more food. But one of the things I'd like to do in the coming year is redesign this enclosure here and kind of fix it up. I don't like it. I use reclaimed wood. Yeah, it's just falling to pieces. And you know, you got to do what you got to do. I wasn't always fortunate enough to have an income with YouTube, and there was a time where I almost lost the house. True story. 2008, lost a big job with NBC television, and went from making a good deal of money to making $0, and it was very stressful. I didn't know how I was going to survive, but I did, and here we are. So before we go into this area,
we are going.
Yeah, we got to see. You're seeing everything. I said everything.
This guy and I have an interesting relationship.
Yeah, well, he's
on the left side.
There he is. Here, I'll grab the camera. There he is. There's already the Argus monitor, and he's, of course, a very friendly and happy lizard. But yeah,
he loves to show off when it kind of.
He does. He's gonna charge the camera. All right, that's HR puffing stuff right there. That's his
New
name.
name.
HR,
No longer
HR
is
Huff
it.
and Puff and stuff. Cranky guy, cranky guy.
Oh, look, they're on.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is another species, or this is another one of my little reptilian friends that I've had for 20 years in August. That is Senor Guapo. And Lola, I don't know where she is. She must be in her house.
Is she behind
But
here?
these guys have been here for a long time, and I absolutely love them. This cage was built in 2005, and was basically designed knowing that these lizards were going to grow very large, and I wanted them to have a lot of space, and they do. And they are the most tame lizards that I have.
By a lot.
Yeah, these guys are the most, just the most agreeable little creatures. They are awesome. I absolutely adore them, and I hope you do as well. Let me know in the comments below if you've been following along on this channel. How many years have you guys been watching? I'd love to know. This is just so crazy that I've been in Florida for 20 years and I've been doing YouTube for 10. It's nuts. I cannot believe it. So let me know in the comments below. How long have you been checking things out here on the channel? Or are you a first timer? I'd love to know that too. If this is your first video, let me know in the comments below. I'd really love to hear it. But anyway, also let me know, how much do you love Senor Guapo? As much as me? I don't know. Let's see his girlfriend. I think she's inside here.
Guapo and Lola, I feel like, desire human contact.
They sometimes do. She is in here. She's being a good girl. Look, she's on her heat. She's on the heat rock. We'll leave her alone. She's just relaxing. I don't want her to come out here and get an attitude because she's got one, let me tell you. All right, next up, we're going in this enclosure. We already saw Colin from the outside. Okay, and he is awesome coastal carpet python. This is the female blue iguana. She's a lunatic. Yeah, she's not too friendly. Neither is the male.
They're
who's
okay
inside.
though. I as we've gotten in here more, I mean, he's a nut, but he's not like.
Hey, you gonna come out? Where are you at, dude?
There he is.
You see him?
Yeah, he's right there. Come on. Yeah, maybe we don't want you out here.
Now you stay there.
Yeah.
Whew. Okay, a few weeks ago, you guys know that we redid the hide box for the blackthroats, and they love it so much that they've just been hanging out in it. There they are, sleeping together.
Oh my God!
Just
look at that.
cuddling away.
So normally when we come to see them in the other enclosure, they come out of their rock.
Yep.
Place. But this is so cute.
Yeah, they love it.
Oh
They're
my
just kind of
God.
chilling.
I've never seen them like that. They always just come right out at us.
Isn't that awesome?
That is so cool.
Yeah, I'm glad we did this. They seem to be real happy.
Yeah,
and
they came out well. Look at how good it looks.
I love it, man. And the other cool thing is I've been talking to another one of our partners and one of our friends here at the camp, Mark Beavers from customcages.com. They build aquariums, they build the majestic habitats for indoors, and they also do the sun catcher cages. And we're gonna have another one built. I'll get to it in a little bit. But now I'm gonna go to an area that you guys normally don't go to. Let's go see the blue tubs. Watch your head, buddy. We're gonna go to the blue tubs. Right now we've got some turtles in the blue tub, because we actually are going to be we're going to be keeping them in there. There you go. HR Huff and Puff, Artie. Over here.
Such a good name.
Thank you, thank you. Over here. Thanks for that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, no problem.
Purpose.
Here are the Badager. These guys are normally in the recreation pond. Okay, but we're keeping them in this pond because it's easier for me to keep the water warm. So there's a female here. There's also a fly river turtle right here. Here's the fly river. Okay. God, it's such a weird look. Isn't that so crazy? Yeah. And then we have a fly river in here, and we have another Badager, and then we have something that we're gonna do another video on. So you'll have to watch. Let's do it. I don't know. Do it. You have to watch, because the next video I do, we're actually putting a new turtle that I got from my friend Paul Cafaro. See, Matt has never seen this. Matt, look away. Matt, look away. Look away. You're not allowed to see this. Let me show you guys. We're gonna do. I know where I'm gonna put. Don't look, Matt. Don't peek. Matt is gonna.
He's so excited to surprise me with this.
Matt has never seen anything like this in his life. So you guys know what it is. It's a mata mata, but my gosh, we're gonna give this one a new home soon. Okay. All right, Matt, you can look again. Get back to work. I don't want him to see, all right? So, okay, that's the back here. This is just where I kind of keep like materials and things like that. It's not that pretty. In fact, I'll probably put a fence up here so you can't look back when we're doing a tour. The shed is empty at the moment, but that's where the redfoot tortoises go during the cold nights. We've also got the warehouse. That's the Imaginarium. That's where we build all these wonderful things. But this is pretty cool. This is Cayman Creek, my friends. And again, oh, don't look at that. Don't show them.
Make some noise so they can't hear anything. You know, these enclosures show just the growth of this place.
That's
it really
the truth,
does.
man.
This is a whole.
It's a beautiful enclosure, and the Cayman Creek and Fred's Lagoon, which we'll get to, have been really crowning achievements for myself here at the camp. So we're gonna go inside. Here we go. Check it out, everybody. We're coming on in the creek. Yeah, this was built because it was built for the Cayman, but it's become such a cool habitat because it's my South American animal habitat, or reptiles and herps and all kinds of stuff. And there is also a very special guest. There she is. There's
see.
Marge, everybody. Let's hear it from Marge. She's large. She's in charge. Her name is Marge. She's a common snapping turtle from Florida. So she's Chelidra serpentina osceola. That's right, a Florida snapping turtle. She's a pretty girl, likes to eat, loves fluke or buffet blend aquatic turtle diet, fish, invertebrates, anything she can capture. She'll be about 30 pounds when full grown. Right now, though, she is mesmerized by our friend Matt. Matt's got those eyes that she just can't get enough of. That's right, everybody, Marge. If you call now, you get to see Marge all the time here at the camp. Anyway, that's her. Love that turtle. She's a character. Came to me from my friend Fred Grunwald, who was a big part of this channel, who passed away in November of 2021. And he left me many of the turtles and tortoises, as well as his cayman and alligator. So really big reason I went above and beyond with my friends at Aquascape here was to honor Fred and honor his animals and let them be kept in the best possible way.
We have someone on a log.
We do. That's a Uniphilus. Watch your step right there, please. Yeah, that's a Uniphilus. That is a yellow spotted Amazon river turtle.
I don't see the cayman, and I'm a little concerned.
Yeah, you walked right over the cayman. The cayman is right over here. We've got a lot of species in here. We've got Mexican musk turtles. We've got the twist neck turtles, and the cayman snout is actually down here, huh?
Yeah.
Let me show you guys.
Oh yeah. Wow.
You can kind of see. There is Lucifer right there, just his snout. Hi, Louie. Come on out, Louie. No, you don't want to come out? All right. You'll have to keep watching the channel or watch some other videos to see Lucifer. Awesome dwarf cayman. Paleosuchus palpebrosus. We only have one. He's a male. I'd love to get a female in here so that maybe we get a babies one day. I don't know. Let's go. We're moving. We're grooving. We're going to go to the other side now. Yeah, let's go. Excuse me. We've had some drama in the years. We had some thieves here a few years ago, but don't worry. Palm Beach Sheriff's Office Detectives Unit caught the son with the guns, and they are doing time. Anyway.
And the animals are well.
And the animals are back. Yeah, and you know, it was good because it upped my security game. So anyway, don't be a thief. It's bad for you. Here we go, people. We're going into the smooth front Cayman enclosure. This is the rest of it. This is just an awesome spot. Look at these two. Would you look at these two?
Where's the? Oh my God! They're both on top of each other.
You did not even
look
see
at how
those
cute
guys.
this is.
Isn't that awesome?
Look at this. See? And they
Those
love
are our
it.
smooth fronts.
They love it right here. They're
They do.
always underneath that log.
Yep.
That is so cool.
And look, these guys are great. They're from South America. This is exactly what they live in. Small jungle pools, little streams, and that's what they're doing right now. They're just hanging out in it. We've got Oscar fish. We've got South American cichlids. We've got more Uniphilus. There's another one on the rock right there just sunbathing. We've got the giant Mexican musk turtles.
He's always there.
Oh, always, yeah. So it was a cool night, so they're out. getting warmed up, so.
This one doesn't always spook when I get close.
No, it's a big female.
Yeah,
she's pretty happy.
Yeah. I just think it's amazing in here that you have the turtles and the Cayman together, and they never ever.
No drama.
Nothing.
No drama. And when you guys come back to watch another video, we're gonna add another turtle in here. Anyway, let's go.
And this is their usual habitat in here. This is almost where I find the Cayman every single time.
Yeah, in the summer they like to go in there. In the winter they stay in the water. It's really interesting to note the changes in behavior because the water's warmer than the air, of course. And yeah, so look at this. What are we doing? Back up on line. Messed up. Okay, we're gonna bypass this stuff for a moment and we're gonna go right to it's amazing. You guys are seeing everything I have.
Yeah, this is the newest.
Yeah, don't show it, I said.
He gets so worked up sometimes.
What do you do that for, man? All right, over here, nice little simple area. We have a twist neck turtle right here. I put them in here instead of Cayman Creek for the moment because it's going to be cold. So they are in there where I can maintain a better temperature for them. Because these guys spend a lot of time on land.
These guys are so cool.
Yeah, I don't want them to go on land in the middle of the night when it's really cold. But look at how pretty that looks.
Yeah, I know.
Now,
I'm infatuated with some of the flatter turtles for some reason.
You like
they look
flat
so
turtles?
Unique to me. I don't know.
Well, they are quite unique. I'm going to show you guys another unique turtle if I can find it. We got to find one.
We're just going to say hello to you.
Yeah, let me get it. I've been having a rough time with my back. Oh wait, what do I got here? Ah, it's a unique turtle. It's a snake neck, baby. These guys are doing so well. So I've got 7 snake necks in here, all doing well,
So
eating
awesome.
shrimp and fish and everything. They can get their little beaks on. And yeah, so we got them in there. We got a couple little sliders in there. And this is just a little nursery. But again, the twist necks are in here because it's just easier for me to keep them warm. Okay, one day this will be a massive bamboo plant. Can't wait for that to happen. It's gonna fill in this whole area. And then over here, as you guys know, we did this a few months back. This is Inky's new house. And she's most likely in here. Get ready, I'm gonna open this up. And there's Inkster. Watch your feet. Wait, watch out. She's a loony.
Is
She's
she?
well, she's a little nuts at the moment.
She is a little nuts. Man, I
Watch
never
this,
seen
watch
her
this.
get so crazy. So she's
Shh,
clearly been
here she
using
goes. I
that
got it.
tunnel, right?
Oh yeah, she uses the tunnel. She goes in, she goes out. She's flicking her tongue. I got her from my friends at Nerd. Kevin McCurley, thank you. She's doing good. She's getting big. Thank you guys for my beautiful Inky. All right. Anyway, I love the enclosure.
Oh yeah, this one's amazing.
This one's fun. This is a
We
good
put a lot of
enclosure.
work into this.
We did a whole day. And hey, it was one of our more fun interactions, wasn't it there, buddy? Yes, it was. Okay.
He's commenting on another time he got really frustrated with me.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. All right, I'm gonna go in here and show you guys the croc monitors.
So
So incredible.
I can see them both. One is on top and she's over there.
Okay, let's go in.
Seems like we're good here.
All right. So here they are.
These guys are
The
massive.
crocodile monitors. The tree crocodiles. Careful now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand on up. We'll just leave them be. They're just sunbathing. They've been in for about a day because it's been cold. So there they are, man. These are great lizards. They are amazing. They settle down, but every now and again I got to put my hands on the male to get them in the enclosure. But actually, what was it? 2 nights ago, I was able to get them in just from going ahead and luring them in with chicks. So that was good. I was able to lure him in with food. So that made my life a whole lot easier. Anyway, they're awesome.
They are awesome. They're
Watch your
very
step right there. Look at this.
aggressive. Yeah,
Look at
so
how that's rotting out.
We're gonna have
Interesting.
to fix that.
Yeah, maybe not. Oh, there's a
There's
whipper.
the coil.
There's a coil. So that he's just let us know he does not want us too close. So that's fine. I listen.
We're good.
We're good. We're good. And we're gonna move along to an area of the camp. I love this. Oh wait. Do this thing here. Do this thing here.
The most important part of the camp.
One of my favorite enclosures. And you see him? Is he right there?
He might be.
Oh, slinkers. Yeah, man. Again, hanging out knowing the guys at Aquascape has been good for me. They built this beautiful stream in here for Slinky, my Asian water monitor, and then my friend Stuart from Universal Rocks donated this beautiful paneling, rock paneling that just, this is my favorite enclosure. Look at this.
What's up? Can I come jump in?
Yeah,
What's
it'll
up,
probably
buddy?
whip you
Ooh.
though. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm just letting him adjust.
Yeah, go ahead. Show
He's a
everyone
good
what's
boy.
in there, dude.
This is the best enclosure.
Just get right on in there. Oh, you going around the back end? Watch that whip and tail.
That's okay.
Hey, Slinky boy.
He's become a little better.
Yeah, so this is my guy. I love this guy.
Oh, this is
Oh
great.
yeah, there's Godzilla. Yeah, and by the way, you guys, some of you guys were so we were so upset that Godzilla versus Slinky happened. Some of you were worried that Slinky would never recover. But as you can see, Slinky and I are pals. And him and Godzilla are pals now. Hey, buddy. I love this lizard. You have no idea.
He is truly amazing.
He is amazing lizard, man. He almost died a few years ago, and we got him back to life. He almost froze to death, and I promised him, hey, buddy, if you live, I'll get you a nice big kingdom to live in. And that's what he's got. So Slinky's right here. And believe me, when it's cold now, I will get him in the, oh, excuse me. I'll get him in the house. Some people say you look like your pets. Well, you're getting close to him, and he puffed up a little.
Yeah,
Let's
no,
see.
I see. He,
I don't want you to scare him when he's inches from my
yeah,
nose.
No, I hear you.
But he's awesome lizard. See him, and Matt's doing so well with him. Matt has come so far in the last year since you've been helping me out with these videos. Has it been a year? It's been a year.
It's been, oh my God, it has been a year.
It's been a
'cause
year.
It was October of last year.
That's incredible, man. Holy smokes, friends. We're gonna have so much more fun here. But yeah, and if you just show them, look at this place, man. It's got African cichlids in the water. It's got a stream. It's got all natural, all natural plants. And it is my largest single enclosure for one animal. It is truly a massive structure.
So you've got a stream that comes down from here. It pumps back up into there, goes right up underneath this bridge into this unbelievable pond that Slinky spends a ton of time in.
Yeah, him being a water monitor, he loves it.
We've come in and found him in there. Well, one time we were freaking out because we couldn't find him, and then all of a sudden you spotted him in the water, which I was kind of surprised he didn't come out for us, but he probably couldn't even hear us. Yeah, he's such a good
Never
boy.
disturb Slinky when he's having his bath.
But he's a good 6 feet
Oh,
minimum.
He is a big lizard, man.
Yeah. I don't know why I trust you this much, Slink, but I do.
All right. Well, let's not push it. Let's
Yeah.
get Matt out of there.
All right, see you later, Slinky.
Woo. Cool, huh?
Yeah, I love that guy.
It's nice. Godzilla adds a little extra touch. That's the 1963 Godzilla from when he fought Godzilla versus Mothra. So that's that suit.
He's a little history buff.
I'm
when
a
it comes
Godzilla
to
buff.
the Godzilla.
Okay. Man, we are winding this down.
I'm gonna come with my camera and take a few really good pictures of him with Godzilla because it looks good.
Over here is my custom cage sun catcher.
This is a beautiful cage.
This is an awesome enclosure. These guys are going to be helping me with a new one that we're going to be building for the black throats. They're going to have a really cool spot. But right over here, we're not going to go in because she's too spooky now. But you can kind of peek in. Over there is our friend Lola. She's another croc monitor. And my friend Tom Crutchfield says that he's going to be sending me another male to live in here with her.
And
so there she is.
She's got one bad eye, right?
She does.
She's really contorted around so that she has that eye towards us.
She's got that evil eye looking at you all the time. You know what I'm saying? Is that how it is? I don't know. But,
Kind of, actually.
Let's go see Fred's Lagoon. Here they are. We're going to go right over here. Oh, there's Snaggletooth, everybody. He's out ready to take off.
Oh, yeah.
It's warm enough for them to bask today. This is an awesome animal. Hi, Snaggy guy. Snaggletooth.
So we have Snaggletooth and Dale in
That's
here.
right.
Dale is about 6.
Look at him. Look at his little front feet, how they're all splayed out. He's like, hey, I'm getting warm.
He's a big boy.
Come on, Dale.
And there's Dale right over there.
Careful now.
Yeah, I'm good.
Those rocks can shift.
Yeah, I got you. There's Dale right around the corner.
Yup.
And I would go peek around, but Kenan would freak out if I stood in the mud.
Yeah, I don't want him to get eaten. We're trying to keep him from dying.
At least another season.
Or mauled. Yeah, exactly. We got to do a season finale where Matt gets chomped on. No,
no, we do not need to do that.
That's not even funny. I can't believe I said that. How could you do that, my friend Matt? Anyway, yeah, he's just relaxing. He's a pretty nice animal. He is about 19 years old now. Dale's 20. And they have been just incredible animals. What are you trying to say? You want me to go down there? No, I'm good right here, thank you. Especially when my back isn't feeling well. Yeah. But yeah, just awesome animals, man. Right now, the water's low. We haven't had any substantial rain. This is what will happen in nature here in South Florida. They go through a dry spell. They'll create gator holes. And this alligator, he's about 12 foot long. He can remain hidden in a 2 foot deep pond. It's really incredible. He's very, very good at being stealthy. So very happy with these guys.
Despite his size.
Oh yeah, despite his size. And he's lightning fast when he wants to be.
Yeah.
All right.
We're aware.
They've got a cool enclosure though.
They do.
This is just another one of those things that we built that has really changed the nature of the camp, you know? Yeah. You guys are getting an awesome view of this place. You're getting the whole lay of the land to just see the amount of work that I've put in here. Here's the redfoot enclosure. We have 35 redfoot tortoises living down in here. They drink the water that comes off the recreation pond. They just got done eating their fluker buffet blend. One is making its way back into the heated shed. So it's really, really awesome that they have such a cool spot. So hey, come on over this way. So 35 redfoots, very happily making life pass easily here for them. And we got some hibiscus plants. We've planted a lot of different plants that the animals will eat. We're now cruising up behind my little jungle walk. I love this.
And we're right next to the croc
That's
pit.
it, the gator pit, Fred's Lagoon. Okay, so this...
Dude, there's nothing in here now, right?
No, that's empty.
That was where the blackthroats were.
Yeah.
Which is straight out from the...
From now.
Oh, wow, this is wicked clear.
Yeah, I cut it back.
This has been a jungle lately. Couldn't even see that. Now all
empty.
of this is clean.
Yep.
Oh, this looks amazing.
Isn't that cool? So once a year I get in and I really thin out the vegetation because it helps remove nitrogenous waste that the plants have been absorbing from the water. So this is our recreation pond. Normally the Badiger and Fly Rivers are in this water, but 36,000 gallons is very difficult for me to keep warm, and I stress out over the animals. I don't want them to get sick. So I pulled them out for a couple of months so I can more properly take care of them.
Oh, they're out for the season.
But they are out for the season, yeah. And then here's some hibiscus, but you can really get a better shot.
Yeah, this is the whole rec pond. It goes down the waterfall to the redfoots.
Yes.
And then it gets pumped back up to near that
wetland
enclosure, and it goes through a stream underneath the tunnel and comes out here.
That's right.
Back down the waterfall.
It's really cool. I swim in it.
And we swim in it all the time.
Oh, it's awesome, man. But I grabbed some flowers for the final animals on our tour. This is it. We've gone all the way around. You guys have seen absolutely everything that I have here at the camp. And what are we doing? We're throwing some flowers in.
Where are these guys?
They're hiding.
Oh,
I've got a little fluker heat mat right there.
These guys.
Oh, there goes the baby lizard. There goes the baby rhino. There's a crazy rhino baby.
That's a cyclora?
That is cyclora. That's the rhinoceros iguana baby. And then we've got little Darth Maul babies over here.
So these are Darth Maul?
Yeah, there's some Darth Mauls in there for sure.
Oh, look at the edge of that.
Isn't that pretty?
These guys, they're so beautiful.
So, guys, 20 years in Florida. It's taken me 20 years to create this. But like I said at the top of the video, it wasn't just me alone. It was my friends from Aquascape, my buddy Tom, my buddy Matt. It was also my friends from Universal Rock, from Fluker, from CustomCages.com. These guys have all been great partners here to help me realize my dream of creating an amazing spot for my animals to live. And also my wife. She's been a huge part of making this place a home. So I really love her and those children. I feel very fortunate. 20 years in Florida, 10 years doing a YouTube channel. I hope you guys will join me in the years to come because I am not giving up. We have more to do, more animals to make their lives better, and more adventures to go on. So stick around for 2024 because really, we're just getting started, and it's from the help of people like you. So if you want to help out more, go to patreon.com/Kamp Kenan, and you'll get some other fun and exclusive content. And that's it. Have a happy new year and a great holiday season. I'll see you guys soon. See you.